and welcome to the Saitama Stadium. Paris Saint-Germain against Atletico Madrid. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I've got to go for the highly talented Neymar, a player who's had a lot of pressure to contend with.
Is it in? Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Paris Saint-Germain trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Now it's Giroud. Tries to get it forward quickly. None shall pass. Big chance! No mistake! And already they're looking to run away with it. Atletico Madrid grab a couple of goals without reply. It's two. Shoots! Giroud gets flagged offside.
Yeah, that's a good spot and a good call.
Now it's Torres. Torres with a beautifully timed run. We hit half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Atletico Madrid ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we're already back underway here. Hits one! And the follow-up! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, the penalty box usually is the place where you get least time on the ball, and yet they were able to exchange passes before an unchecked finish, and I mean, to be honest with you, that should open up an inquest.
He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Rabiot. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Kuzawa. Gomez is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Well, it's about time, isn't it? Only after he's just notched a third.
Anyukov did well to pick out Giroud, but he was just unable to find a shot. Now it's Giroud. Out to the left it goes. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And now they can launch a counter. Now it's Giroud. Forward it goes. Rabiot.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Atletico Madrid thwarted in the end. That move lacked any sort of thrust. Hoists it high. Neymar. Gets it, and now what? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks. think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. The teams then, Atletico Madrid against Napoli. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a player who's learned fast for me is Luke Shaw, a fullback who likes to involve himself in matters at the offensive end of the pitch, but he covers the ground with speed and a good work ethic, so I think he's coming on really well.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. He's had a shot! Aimed long and direct. Mario Gomez. So what now? Tries a through ball. And the flag has big chance! Goal! Atletico Madrid! Atletico Madrid take the lead! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Atletico Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. It's Gomez! So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Glenn Johnson cuts it out. Now it's Defoe. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Atletico Madrid get themselves a... Gets up to head it! More and more and more and more! They are running... And it's half-time here. As easy as 1-2-3. It really has been that straightforward. Halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Atletico Madrid, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. Here we go again then. Deftly done. Maggio gathers from the goal kick. It's got through. Mario Gomez! Terrific from Mario Gomez! They are running riot here. Atletico Madrid tear them. It's Callejon! He scores! Napoli grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more. Shoots! Oh, taken with style! Atletico Madrid totally rampant here. Now it's Callejon, and it's Callejon. Now it's Callejon. Mertens.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
Up to meet it! Oh, almost a sixth! It so nearly came off for him.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious he's one of the biggest influences out there.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Forward it goes. Now surely! Maggio. So that's it. It is all over. Atletico Madrid, comfortable winners. A virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Atletico Madrid really had a measure of control throughout and strengthened their grip on a victory as the game progressed.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. The teams then, Atletico Madrid against Munich. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you.
Hits one! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Munich didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Lewandowski. Out to the left it goes. Alaba with the ball through. So what's he planning here? And it's Defoe. Now Defoe with a shot! Koke tries to get it forward quickly. Alaba. And he scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Repelled by the keeper. Looking to force his way through. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And it's Mario Gomez. Looks to dink one in. There's the whistle for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Atletico Madrid happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. things going for the second half. Atletico Madrid carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Mertens played out to the wing, and up to meet it! Terrific from Mario Gomez! Two up and threatening to pull clear. Atletico Madrid take a two-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Atletico Madrid are looking to stay solid through the core of the second half. Gets up to head it! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
Mario Gomez really has shown an example of why indecision is fatal.
Tries to stroke it through. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's the throw. There's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, some of them are letting their emotions get the better of them. They don't want to inflame this any further.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
It's in! One delightful ball, and the rest was simple.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Munich get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Floats one over. The final whistle. Atletico Madrid have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin. So a very warm welcome to you from the Catalan capital, Barcelona. We are at this grandest of stadia, a fitting home to the giants of the world game, FC Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
We have already started here. Danger averted for now. Griezmann, beautifully done. Griezmann has been caught there, it's a foul. That's a throw, and it's Griezmann. Looks like a good ball through. So who's he picking out? Dembele. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Big chance! One-on-one!
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Ronaldo. And it's Dembele. Tries to get it forward quickly. We've reached half-time. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So your views on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Atletico Madrid, pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one.
He's had a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
In with a header! Looks to bypass the midfield. Mario Gomez, and this is Griezmann. He's having a look round. Shoots! That is special! Olivier Giroud! That could turn out to be a... Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's one! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Atletico Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a two. And that will be the final act. Atletico Madrid take a huge step towards the next round. They have the all-important away win. It is theirs now to lose. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Atletico Madrid will walk away happy from this with such a show of defensive solidity and maturity that's hard to upset.
Welcome to you from the Wanda Metropolitano, this wonderful stadium newly located here in the heart of Madrid and home to Atletico Madrid since the start of the 2017 season. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Atletico Madrid has a swing at it! Goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy...
Looking to shoot! Really well taken goal. And they are disappearing out of sight.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Glenn Johnson plays it forward. Now it's Griezmann. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Barcelona have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident. Mertens! Keeper's ball. Danyakov. Ronaldo. De Bruyne. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tries lifting it over. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half.
Atletico Madrid just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Atletico Madrid ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. Has a shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Albiol positions himself well and cuts it out. Griezmann.
They're actually not getting too tight with...
It's Gomez! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And surely that settles it! Danyakov, Mertens, hoists it high. De Bruyne, now the pass. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something. Big chance! Griezmann! Becoming a modern great! More and more and more! Giroud! Messi. Jose Font. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Well played, he saw that coming. And that will be the final act. Atletico Madrid have done it. It is party time as they gather to get their hands on the trophy. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Mario Gomez's role will be important. Ball retention is a necessity for him if he hopes to have healthy enough support around him.
Big chance! Oh, he's missed it.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision. Sometimes that's exactly the requirement to give you the early edge. Now for more.
Saul. And it's Griezmann. Goes for goal! Goal! Atletico Madrid! That could turn out to be a big, big goal!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Atletico Madrid take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Now a chance to break. Looks like a good ball for... He's gone for it! That is special! Olivier Giroud! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Atletico Madrid get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Forward it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Chance! Giroud! They are opens. And they are disappearing out of sight.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Let's put a stop to that. Sané. Lovely feet. Darren Fletcher tries to stroke it through. Britain plays it forward. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Atletico Madrid have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Play shapes the shoots. Oh, taken with style. And they are right back within touch. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
So is this the start of a comeback? Looking to... It's Giroud! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Giroud just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Darren Fletcher with a long pass out wide. Glenn Johnson sticks in a foot to win it back. Oh, real chance! Fence has got rid of that. And it's Griezmann. Oh, glorious footwork. He's gone for it. Terrific from Mario Gomez. And they are pulling clear here. And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Atletico Madrid blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Going for goal! Back of the net! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Atletico Madrid totally rampant here. And his big chance has a hit! Oh, terrific save.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Towering header! That is special! Surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
4 in the game. He is the man. Atletico Madrid tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Barkley lobs it in gently, well positioned to make that interception. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, he helps him.
Griezmann! Out the best in the keeper.
Griezmann certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Rapidly approaching the end. Just a few moments from glory. Hits one! They've scored! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul. Looking to shoot! He's having a look round. The shot's on! There is the final whistle. Simply, the big day was their day. A day for them and their fans. A truly proud line in their history. So on to centre stage come the central characters. The individuals who, as a team, blended into champions. A brief summer break, and now the global spectacle that is La Liga has returned. All the talk cast aside, now the action. So it's away we go then. Atletico Madrid were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Looks like a good... Gets his head to it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Villarreal certainly won't want to look back and dwell on that. It was a good chance, though.
And it's Mario Gomez. He's had a go! Goal! Atletico Madrid! There is the breakthrough! Atletico Madrid take the early advantage. It's Giroud! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence.
Giroud! That is absolutely glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Unbelievable.
All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Atletico Madrid grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. Gets up to head it! And more and more and more. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And And the first half is done. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Atletico Madrid very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.